Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. String Cheese here with a continuation of Let's Play Dark Cloud. And last video, we've made it through the entire intro, and we're told to go to the village chief's house. So, here's the village chief's house, which apparently completely survived the destruction completely intact. Did not have to be saved for whatever reason at all. So that genie kind of really sucks at destroying villages. He missed an entire giant submarine thing. If I knew how to do a Mayor Quimby voice, I'd totally do it right now. "Aw, String, you're alive! Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this would happen. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, String? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now?" I don't know, I'm mute. I can't offer you advice. Aww, sad mayor. "I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the guardian of No Rune Village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. I have a favor to ask, String. Go to Divine Beast Cave, Red Flashing, and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before, considering you've lived in this village your entire life. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. This is the cave key, Red Flashing." Yay, cave key! "I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble now, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck." But he'll only give us one item at a time. Instead of, giving us all the items and letting us save the village, he's rationing them. What a jerk. Anyway, let's go and run down to the entrance to the cave. Whee! Running is fun! A lot of this game is dungeon crawling, and it kind of gets boring, honestly. I enjoy playing it, but... No, excuse me. I'm pretty sure it gets boring to watch, so I don't know what I'll do about that. I will show every floor at least once, but I won't show any of, the behind-the-scenes leveling up. We are now entering Divine Beast Cave Floor 1. And we can see it has 8 Atla on that floor, and we have killed 0 monsters on that floor. And I don't know what that little cross thing is, but oh well. I think that's monsters killed. It's the symbol for monsters killed. Yay, dungeon time! Oh crap, it's you again! I don't remember your voice. Oh yeah, you had 10. "It's for real this time, String. From here on, you'll be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast's Cave, Red Flashing, and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in a dungeon, acquire a gate key. Acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the Divine Beast Cave, Dran's Crest, Red Flashing, will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat monsters to acquire the gate key. Gate key, gate key, gate key, gate key, gate key, gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you'll just have to defeat them all one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level, rather than advancing to the floor below. To return to the ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. I'm not really going to tell you to do that, you just have to figure it out on your own. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. It'll be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. The No Rune Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. Except I've already left. I can't go back. You can also Mind Connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level, so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Shut up! Next is to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable, which is the main reason that this game is harder than Dark Cloud 2. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears and finally breaks. Broken weapons would disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use an item repair powder. It'll restore their WHP, or weapon hit points. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have. That was a bad voice. On the dagger you have, so it'll never disappear. Why couldn't you cast it on my new weapons? I don't know. But all the new weapons you'll get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, God, shut up. The important stuff, the sphere, Atla, where I protected the sealed fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it, with your left hand, mind you, not your right. You can absorb the contents of an Atla into an Atlamilia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now, String, show me your true ability on this quest. Shut up already. You talk too much. I've already had to go through the intro all yesterday, now I'm doing it all today. I was already annoyed with him. Alright, so yes, we are in the dungeon, and we have things on the minimap, or the HUD. And the stuff on the left, the top one is your health, the middle one is your weapon health, and the bottom one is your thirst. And the bottom left is our speed, that's how many attacks we can do in a certain amount of time, like our combos and stuff like that. And I really hate bats. Too early. Ha! Oh, 2 with 1 hit. I'm that awesome. I really hope I'm recording with the right mic. I know I am, but now I'm paranoid. And this little floaty sphere thing is the Atla, and they're all over the freaking world. And you open them by touching them, and then they crack open like that, and you absorb something. We got Macho's house, which is one of the villagers. And we got some cheese! Awesome, and very appropriate, you know, considering my name. And we got the magical crystal. This is quite handy, as you'll see in the mini-map on the right. All of the enemy locations and item locations in Atla have appeared. So, yeah, now we know where everything is. And there's another item, which is the map. And those 2 items only work for the floor you find them on, and you find them on every floor. So, yeah, don't worry about that. But I think we got Macho and Road. I wasn't paying attention. After you play this, you kind of stop paying attention to what you get, because it's all just Atla. And we got a bone key. The bone key is used to unlock a locked door somewhere on this floor, and you generally get it through chests. This is pretty much an awesome room, because it has everything in the game right here. One last thing is these waterfalls. They appear in different forms throughout the dungeons. But in this dungeon, there are all these waterfalls right here, and stepping into them fully heals you and fully quenches your thirst every time. So having one of these on the floor is amazing. It makes your life a lot easier. Because, you know, losing your health, you die, and losing your thirst, you start losing your health, which makes you die. So it's quite nice to not do any of that stuff. Oh, another one. That is awesome. 2 waterfalls all the way across the dungeon. It's crazy. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'll stop. Army of skeleton soldiers. They're no match for my dagger. Alright. Stabby stab. And then here is yet another feature of the dungeons. They are kind of random effect pads. I don't know what they're officially called. But every time you step on them, something random will happen. And generally it seems to be stamina buff. But, oh, that's the exit. But you'll get stuff like you gain experience, or your weapon gets healed, or you get healed, or your weapon breaks, or your weapon loses experience, or you gain or lose money. You know, there's a lot of things like that. but they're generally good. I think you get good stuff more than bad, so it's always worth it to try. And I probably should have stepped on that fountain as I ran by, but oh well. And we're getting some more Atla, the lamp. We apparently, the Fairy King decided to save an entire house in one Atla, and a person in another, and then one single lamp in another. He has kind of a weird sense of priority. Especially because a lot of the villagers died. A lot of them were in the intro dance cutscene thing, and they don't show up again. They're gone. Alright, die, skeleton! Oh! And you'll notice the flashing and beeping. Oh, before that, we found Dran's Crest, so we have the key to leave this area. And my weapon is almost broken, so that's why it's flashing, and the beeping is to kind of tell me, hey, your weapon's about to break, you're about to lose it, repair now. Which I think I will do. The dagger doesn't... like, you don't lose the dagger when it breaks, but you lose all of the experience and levels that are on it. So it's kind of a good idea to not let it break. And as we'll see there, the dagger's abs, or absorption points, is full, and we can now upgrade it, which we should do right before we fight anything. And we'll get more into upgrading later, but pretty much upgrade, it adds level to the weapon, and it absorbs any attachments that you may have on it. But we have no attachments right now, so no big deal. Freaking bats! Alright, let's see what's inside this Atla. Claude's house. That's the tubby guy from the intro. And skeleton soldier. Oh, and I spy a big chest back there. I'm really hopeful. Big chests generally have weapons in them. I think they only have weapons in them, actually. I've never gotten anything else. I haven't found that many, but still. Yeah, so... ooh! And we got some premium water. Wow. It's like Brita filtered water, or something. It's like the good stuff. Which I think premium water replenishes your quench gauge, or your thirst gauge fully. Alright, let's... It's locked, forcing it open may activate a trap. So it could be either poison, explosion, or curse. We're already poisoned, so that doesn't matter. We're already cursed, so that doesn't matter. Explosion's the only one that would really hurt us. And... we got a bone rapier. Nice. And this is something that may come into play later. Those are entrances to the back floor. The back floor is much harder, and much harder enemies and much better rewards. It's but you have to find a key to go into it first. And oh, I should probably heal up. Let's drink some water. Let's use my antidote. Let's eat some bread. The village chief gives you one of each of these, so I'm not worrying about wasting them. But yeah, in this dungeon, the back floor key is tram oil, because the wheels are rusty. So you have to find tram oil, which is pretty rare. You generally find... I found two in my last kind of attempt at this. So they're not as rare as I thought, but still, it's... That was with probably going through each floor 3 or 4 times to level up. And I'll get out of here, and we'll finish this first floor in this video. Huzzah, everyone! So yeah, let's head out. And unfortunately, the Fairy King is going to talk some more when we leave, which is fantastic. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it, and, you know, feel free to comment, like, favorite, whatever. I appreciate any feedback you guys give me. And we will see what he's gasping at next time, even though I ruined the surprise.